So today I'm going to be talking about scrubbing and tanning. It's coming into the summer months here in the UK. We've actually been experiencing a heat wave for us, and that was about 26 degrees, which was absolutely roasting over here. So we've had a lot of play suits and really cute little skirts, and especially with sandals. You want to have your legs and your feet and your body looking nice and tan, giving yourself that summer glow. I just think it makes you look really healthy, and just you can throw, if you have a tan, you can just throw on anything, and I think it looks really good. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about what I do when I tan and how you can make the most out of your tan. The products that I'm going to talk about aren't expensive products. You don't need to spend a lot of money on sort of high-end products that is going to give you this glow. I achieve it through using regular drugstore products, and I think it looks really nice. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is what I do to my skin in preparation for my tan. What I like to do is I have a few things that I use on a daily basis. The first are these little shower gloves, and they are, let me just see, and they are a grainy sort of material. This really exfoliates your skin. I mean, these bad boys really don't mess around. I would use these on a daily basis. Every time I have a shower, I use these. It does mean that my tan doesn't last as long as it could do, but it also means it's always even, as I never really have patches of dry skin that will cling to the tan more than others. On the first day of my tan, I would use my gloves, as I talked about, but I would use them in conjunction with a sugar scrub, which is a really grainy scrub. You can definitely feel the little beads in these. The one that I always use, because I absolutely love, is Sugar Crush Body Scrub, which is by Soap & Glory. It's a huge big tub. You can see the size of it. It just looks like that. So you can see the little black dots inside. Those little black dots are the little beads that exfoliate. I mean, this stuff smells absolutely gorgeous. I scoop a little bit of this onto my little beaded gloves, and I exfoliate really well. I mean, I'm talking, I do my ankles, my toes, my entire legs, my entire body, scrub really well. I do find it's better if I have a long bath first and then I jump in the shower and I do this. Everything just comes off and I am completely pale. And the next thing I would do is I would take my tan. I use a tan that I know a lot of people on YouTube either love or hate, and that is the St. Moriz. I have to say that I absolutely love St. Moriz. I have never ever had a problem with it. I've used every range of tan you could ever imagine, and I've never had a problem with St. Moriz. It never goes streaky on me. I always find that I get the colour that I want. I do use the dark shade. You can see there, dark. I just use this because I find I have to apply it less. It comes out a really nice colour the first time I use it. I do use this all over my body, including my face. What I do for my face is one pump of the St. Moriz with my regular moisturiser, and I rub it in really well over my face. I find that it gives me a nice even glow along my face, and it sort of gives me that summer feel when you've been on holiday and you wear a little bit less foundation. I find that when I put the St. Moriz on my face, I get that same glow. A little tip I use for putting it on is, I know a lot of people use a mitt, but I find that this tan in particular really absorbs fast into the mitt. I don't feel like I get enough out of the product. What I use is medical gloves. Lovely, I know. Just any sort of plastic rubbery gloves. You can get them from everywhere basically. Putting the tan on the gloves really works well. It absorbs in a lot better. I find that you can rub it in really well. I always prefer to put on my tan with my bare hands, as I feel like I get a much more natural look, but unfortunately I have acrylic nails, so when I do the St. Moriz with my hands, I find that the tan gets inside the tiny little gaps in my acrylics, and there's no way of getting that out, and it just looks horrible. So I've taken to using gloves, which is the same, not as good as if I was using my bare hands, but it's still the best I can get on this day, and I leave it completely on till the next day. It's not the best smelling. It does have the sort of tan biscuity smell, and it does rub onto everything. I mean, everything. It rubs onto your clothes, it rubs onto your sheets, it rubs everywhere. So I would say be very careful where you rest your head, so to speak, because it will come off. The next day, again, I jump in the shower. I take my trusty gloves again, this time just with the regular shower gel, and just give it a quick brush over. This just gets rid of the bits where there's a bit too much. As they say on the advert, when I get out of the shower dripping wet, I apply my Johnson's body oil. I don't dry it all, and I just rub this all over. I find that this gives the most amazing soft skin that you could ever have. This is really a hidden gem. My grandmother, I know, would swear by this, so I think this just will never go out of style, so to speak. So that's sort of what I do. The next time I would have a shower, I would do it again with the gloves and the regular shower gel and a little bit of baby oil. I would do that until I would notice the tan would is starting to look patchy. As all tans, it does start to look patchy, or it starts to really fade. When I see that it's not where I want it to be, it's not the colour I want it to be, and it's not the evenness I want it to be, then I go once again, I take the scrub and I start again. I know it seems like a lot of work, but once you get into the routine of it, it really does make sense. It means your skin is always nice and smooth. If there's any products that I haven't tried, and I'm sure there's not many, I've tried absolutely everything, leave me a comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.